When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Bust the rhymes up in the place, true indeed. Yes, I got the record, that's word on my feed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Julia Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide knockouts make the world stampede. Yo, Willie, make we roll some mad charge. Now I must proceed. Yo, we about to make moves, set speed. Beast to make me fight Q-tip, Ali Shahid. Watch me out like Apollo Creed. Body, making you just feed off. Make flows and take heed. Need more information, homeboy, than just read. Hey, you can read all about the pure breed. Do the noble dance, my duty, let my seed. When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check, and you know we come. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. I got you all in check.
So.
You ever try to step on my suede shoes? Top gun, shut up. Stepping it down and blow a fuse. Acting fool, breaking it down to molecules. Yo, let me hit you with my ill street blues. Bust the rhymes, always headlines, the street news. Hey, baby girl, don't be confused. Sail by 17s and enjoy my boat cruise. I know you really wanna know who's coming through, leaving residues. Sorry, homeboy, but your flow sound used. Got to pay your dues, baby, you know the rules. Whenever I travel the world, I land cruise. If you choose to
that Cali one more time. Game.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here. As it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Indianapolis Colts.
It's a well-known split right here. Hey, yo, pass me them pants that's in there. Matter of fact, never mind.
Two teams here fresh off week 1 victories who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the
All right, boys, let's get into it.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now the NFL's leading rusher in 2021, Jonathan Taylor. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. This defense for the Broncos, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
They sure did, and the key number to me was total offense allowed, which was barely over 100 yards. That's a heck of a sign that this defense is really putting all the pieces together and doing it cohesively.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. It throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman that time. But now it's 3rd down. When you look at this Bronco defense, when they're going to be tough to throw on. Top 3 in the NFL defending the pass.
And, hey, they were stingy in the opener. Didn't allow much of anything at all through the air. So now they come into week 2 saying, hey, let's see if we can do even better. Let's go ahead and get to that number 1 spot.
7 Bronco Warriors 17.
Richardson shotgun on 3rd down. A short one there caught by Warren. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there at 22.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the 1st down.
Here we go. Go.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And he was able to shed 1 tackle, but could not get away from there. Talanoa Hufanga in on the stop. The Colts at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And they've gotten a pretty good deal from the schedule makers as well. Home dates in Weeks 1 and 2.
And I would believe that they would need to take advantage of that, partner, because as you can imagine, the road dates will pile up later this season. So this is a great opportunity for them to put some early distance on the rest of the division and create a little bit of a cushion for them for later in the year.
Come on. Hey. Hawk 70.
2nd down, another run with Taylor. Powering is and a good stiff arm and some space to run. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. You were telling me this yesterday. That's exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
And the Colts are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
Let's go. 6, ready.
They'll run here with Taylor. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
Jonathan Taylor, a touchdown machine. He's going to get plenty of looks down here near the goal line. So if I'm on defense, I might start getting prepared to see his number called a couple more times.
Let's go now.
Here's Taylor again. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Colts are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Next level, shoot.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And what a return, great field position all the way out to the 48 there.
Well, he gave us the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll run with a 2nd-round pick from April's draft. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. DeForest Buckner in on the tackle. You look at this Colt defense, and they played well against the pass, currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typically what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
That's really good play design right there, and it's one that comes down to the offensive line. It's a deep in route, but it's only going to work if that line gives you time in the pocket to wait for the route to develop. Mission accomplished there as they pick up the first down.
And he ran right through one tackle as he fights forward for a gain of 7. If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on first down.
Now a 2nd and 2. To throw, here's Nix. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Trying to run for it. Here's Harvey. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. The defense stiffens to force 4th down following that first down gain of 8. Now Lutz for the field goal try. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt. And that hits the right upright and caroms away. It's no good. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10.
Okay, ready?
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. This could end up being a pretty big drive. I mean, look, yes, it's early in this game, but they scored the touchdown, they got the stop, and now if they could get in the end zone here again, CD, they could grab an early stranglehold on this one.
Yeah, they certainly can, and that's what you're looking for. Where's the advantage? Can you gain it? Can you press it? Now for them, finishing it off, because right now it's out there for them. They've just got to go seize it.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. 2nd and 10.
19, Tiger, 19.
From the gun, it's Taylor. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 47 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and protecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19. Ready?
Here's Richardson to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. First down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Get it? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready, right?
They go play action with Richardson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. Able to find a lot of empty space there. Picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain.
First down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Deputy! Panthers 60.
They give to Taylor out of the guns. He pushes forward from maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
Bronco 80. Cougar 19. 18. Rattler 18.
Richardson looking to throw this. Now he's going to, and he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Anthony Richardson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Colts go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown.
Boys, let's make something happen. Oh.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive.
Oh, Lord, what? That's a crazy tickle.
Basics is usually your answer. Make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter, you get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay.
Trying to make something happen, my son.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's see what we can do here. Get this covered.
In motion, the tight end.
Anybody guys see
Mix. And this one incomplete.
Ooh,
Too much contact on that one, and it's 3rd down.
With a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Here's Nix. He'll get that complete to Franklin. And able to get this one across the 35 before he's brought down. First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a 1st down.
First down. A gain of 19 yards. And the Broncos first down.
Back to the air with Nix. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now it's Nix. They'll find his tight end. It's Adam Troutman. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
17 yards. First down, Broncos.
To throw is Nix. Now he'll tuck this and run. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
It sort of looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
This is caught. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Cortland Sutton, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Broncos have cut it back within a score. What's good on the extra point? And that'll make our score 14-7. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3.
Get him!
Remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2.
He wasn't that same lame-ass shit.
Yeah, right now they just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
This one complete to Doolin. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
19 Tiger, 19 tight, 19 tight. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Richardson looking to throw. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
Cougar 19, Mustang 19. Go.
And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. A short one there, caught by Warren. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12.
Not too many teams will use a 1st-round pick on a tight end, so you know that when one does, he's got to be pretty darn special.
A small example of why they took him in the 1st round there. A nice little catch and run to get the good yardage.
Cup 19. Cup 19.
Now Richardson back to throw it. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game. It has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
19-18. '60 Maverick.
Richardson. Now he's going to step up and run. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down.
Ready. 18. 70. Timberwolf. Warriors 70.
Now it's Richardson. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 11 yards for number 11.
And that's how you pick up a 1st down. Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control to get his feet down inbounds, toe tapping, and drag it to make sure he gets it done.
Okay, break. 70. 60 by 6.
Now Richardson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
And now we'll get a late timeout. as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. A 10-point game, 17-7 to score as we get back to it on EA Sports. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I established the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think they get back in balance. It'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Now a 2nd and 10. Nix to the air. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards.
He certainly isn't looking at the scoreboard out there because, to me, all he's concerned about is analyzing the field and making most of the time left in this game. Deficit's still there, but he's starting to hit them with some big plays.
Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. He's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
The slot man in motion right. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. That's complete to Troutman right side. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts 30. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue.
It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Broncos.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Back to throw. Nix.
Get the fuck out of here.
Incomplete on a deep ball.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
Third quarter here in Indy. This is 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Nix. Now he'll tuck this and run. Throw left side complete to Troutman. And down inside the 15 he goes. 17 yards for the Broncos there as they've got themselves a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Is incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
You see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Go in the books is a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got man complete. Touchdown! Pat Bryant with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Broncos have got it back to within a score.
Oh, this nigga can't kick? It's fast as hell. What going on? Where's this nigga? Let me hit that Cali real quick.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Hey, get a fucking win, man. Get some defense. Give me a turnover. Look at this shit.
Good-looking return set up here.
Hey, it's a flag.
And a great return up past the 40. But this one may not stand. So the big play there all negated by an illegal block in the back.
He knew it right away as he was doing it. You can see it in his body language. I think what hurts most is he really didn't need to do it, but he just couldn't help himself.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Richardson. He'll let one go. Deep
Get that.
for Downs.
Oh, no way. Yo, get the fuck out of here. This nigga booty, son. This nigga was booty. How the fuck?
Josh Downs, 77 yards. And the Colts are able to strike quickly to
At least took the shit away. That shit was, come on, don't do that.
And when you think about
Let me see
your
this
big
shit.
drive in the third quarter,
They should have picked that shit. Get the fuck out of
but
here.
instead, what did we get?
Oh,
pass
shit.
downfield touchdown. I thought, okay, yep, I'm just sitting back in my chair. Let's get eased in. A couple runs. No. Boom.
Yeah, forget the body blows, folks. Let's throw the big shot right now.
Sanchez now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20. Call it the 21. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back to the start.
What the fuck?
Yeah, you're exactly right, Bubba. They're a little bouncing their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up. That's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Nick's going to keep this himself. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
This is where the NFL is headed year by year, partner. A league where just about everyone has someone under center who can get you with their legs as well as their arm. And we've certainly had a nice display of that from both QBs in this game. And that continued with that first down run.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Back to throw. Nix. Now he's going to step in, and he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. He couldn't get rid of it. He winds up losing a yard. It's 2nd down. Now 2nd and 11 from the 32. Operating from the gun. Nix. A throw over the middle, taken in by Troutman. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Working out of the gun is Nix. Got a man open, it's Sutton. Now he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Now from Colts territory. Here's a 1st and 10 down at the 31.
Broncos first down.
To throw, here's Nix. And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time is run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Indianapolis. It's the Broncos trailing, but they do have possession of the football as we begin quarter number 4. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying, bro. What the fuck is going on? Why isn't England not even start?
Nick's going to do
That dumb shit.
And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up.
I mean,
Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. They get 13, but it's not nearly enough, and it'll be 4th down.
And not all spectacular catches are the result of a pass that maybe was not thrown quite right. Sometimes it's thrown in the perfect spot, and you have to just go get it. And he did that right there.
No fear there in the middle of the field. They'll go for it. Here's Nix. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Good burst from the offensive line, and they've done well so far to build this lead. Now, they've got to get things to the finish line. And that's a solid pickup there to begin the drive.
Play action. Now Richardson. Lets one go downfield for Pierce. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
60 vices, 60 vices. Ready.
Richardson shotgun on 3rd down. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them, because they know that if they pick up a 1st down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news, but this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. That's taken in by Franklin. And he'll be out right at the 35. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Here's Nix. And he can't quite bring it in. Might have heard footsteps there across the middle. 2nd down.
It's the 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Nix from the shotgun. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Throwing Nix. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. They're going. It's Nix. That is caught. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on fourth down. Operating from the gun, here's Nix. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Now it's Nix. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll just get rid of it.
What a sequence there defensively. You get the sack and move him to 3rd and long. Then here, just nothing available. And he's got to throw it away.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. To throw is Nix. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I'll tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to be a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
Come on, bro. You ripping him like that, bro.
It's a sack and a turnover on downs.
He's bringing him in. Hey, fucking play.
They go play action with Richardson. This one into the hands of Will Mallory. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. An ideal down and distance to try to finish this thing off. 2nd and inches.
Ready.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he'll go down at the 28. 56 yards rushing for him now. And what was his 10th carry of the ball game?
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line, and I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine.
Check. 70 Timberwolves.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run first down. A nice pickup of 17 yards.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And
he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Colts are on their way to a 2-0 start. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Oh, good return up past the 30. That should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy who threw down huge, and someone said, Coach, what do you want to call? He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to play, as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. They'll look to throw here on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
It's now second and 10.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
And the Colts are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
That, Charles, the first interception he's thrown here in year number 2.
And I know it's just the first one, but didn't it feel like what we saw from him last year, where he was plagued by this type of a play? And they thought that, you know, over the offseason, going into a second season, some of that would go away. Thus far, still looks a lot like his rookie year.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10.
70, hop 70, pass to 60, pass to 60.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Now he'll take this and run. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on third down.
Let's one go downfield for Pierce.
And this time will be intercepted. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And this is dropped in incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone. As time has run out on this ball game.
Well, CD, for the losing side, they had opportunities in this one, but big plays just didn't go their way, especially late, and they have to suffer the L here.
It certainly felt like that takeaway, once it happened, it knocked the wind out of their sails, and they just couldn't get their equilibrium back.
So for the Colts, they used a favorable early
and then he fell off through his ball. Oh my God. No drop, no nothing.
Hit the road next week to take on